Where are they?
They're probably upstairs.
They never answered the door. Oh, wait. It's Monday night.
They're on the second floor.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Thanks for joining us. Like, share, subscribe, whatever it is you do.
It really helps us.
Yeah,
Really helps us.
it makes a big difference as we're getting this thing going and taking off. How's your day?
Pretty good. It was a
Anything?
Monday. It was definitely a Monday. It was one of them days.
I didn't have a Monday. What kind of things made you have a
Anything
Monday?
we touched went wrong today. Anything you could think of. We blew hydraulic lines. We blew coolant lines. We've blown everything today. So it's been a pretty rough day, but it's all right.
Yeah, it's the end of the day.
And we're over. It's over with.
It's the best
It's a
time of day there is.
New start tomorrow.
Yeah, our day's all right. We didn't have any kind of catastrophes or anything major go on. So
That's good.
So it worked out pretty good. So what about your hobbies? What do you do in your? Of course, you know everybody knows we're friends and have been a long time. But why don't you tell the viewers and listeners some things you like to do?
Well, let's see.
Well, you could the toy stuff and all that stuff y'all do. Make sure.
Oh, the toy. Oh, yeah, the toy run. Yeah, absolutely.
That's big.
So,
that's a big deal.
We, I guess my biggest thing is first, and I do like getting out and hanging out with family, going to mountains. I like that a lot. But a lot of times on Sundays, my family rest, and I like getting on the motorcycle and going riding. And I've got a group of guys I ride with, awesome group of guys, and they usually pick a run every week, or go somewhere, and whether it be to a waterfall to a wherever, but we ride and we do that all year long, and then we have a toy run that we do.
Has anybody ever had any wrecks on their motorcycle trips?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we've had it. Yeah. Well, I mean, we used to ride like when we first started doing all that. Like we were pushing at times. We was pushing like 20, 25 bikes on the weekends, and it was crazy. Because we had some of us that was just chill, laid back, just wanted to ride motorcycles, and then we had some other guys that wanted to burn the world down.
Yeah.
So, but now it's 4 or 5 of us, and it's a whole lot calmer, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Take your time more.
Yeah, but we raise money all year long. Personally, we raise money all year long for the toy run that we do in Loudoun County, and we put that on this year. We was able to help 750 kids this year. And it's just us that put it on, which we are backed by like Friends of the Community of Loudoun.
That's amazing when you told me that it's gotten that big and helped that many people.
Yeah, this is our 4th season. I've been a part of it for 4 seasons, so all 4 years I've been a part of it. So, but collectively throughout the year we'll throw in some money in the pot, and then at the end of the year we go out and buy, toys for the kids, and we kind of have a little competition between the fire department, police department, and then Friends of the Community and us, and we all try to drive as much toys as we can. But we don't do just that like we did. We did 2 families this year too, for helping 2 families. We spent more than we've ever spent on them. We put it back into the community, into Loudoun. We put in right in $13,000. That's what we done this year for them.
Now, isn't there? I thought somebody told me that you guys were getting a vehicle. Y'all had sold or gave vehicles to needed families.
So the guy that puts everything on, Steven, he does. He actually done his own vehicle this year. He raffled his own vehicle off. Yeah.
Well, now how much money did that thing raise for people? Hopefully, it was at least worth the cost of the vehicle.
It was the cost of the vehicle, somewhere around in there. It done good, but
anyway.
he even had it to where if we sold 250 tickets, he was giving his personal Mercedes away. He was going to give it to a family in need. So he was actually going to give 2 vehicles if we sold, which I think we sold 180-ish, 160, 180 tickets.
Yeah.
So we done pretty good.
Well, see, that's a good thing you do. I mean, that's a good thing. So I don't know that
But
I have
now-
anything that compares to that.
Now I can't take we do a lot of work and stuff, but he does. Stephen puts it out there. He's the backbone of it. So
yeah.
we're just the helpers. We're the little helpers. So
So you're obviously a lot of your time spent doing that. You know, throughout the year.
And sometimes I get a little guilty thinking, well, I'm leaving my family, you know, at home on Sundays. But I mean, what they do when we get back in from church is they go to sleep. They sleep for an hour or two. Everybody crashes on Sundays. Well, I don't want to. I want to go ride. So, but
Well, okay. What else? Like I like to hunt and fish and golf.
it's funny. I've never in my life, I've fished, but I've never hunt. I've never went out and tried to kill anything. I've never done anything like that, ever.
You ever hit something with your car and kill it?
Not killed it. I have hit a deer with my car and it didn't kill it though.
No rabbits, squirrels, nothing.
I mean, I may have hit. I'm sure, but I don't recall. I mean, but yeah.
Cold-blooded killer.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
But I mean, you were.
my oldest boy loves it. He's ate up with it. He watches YouTube videos constantly. I mean, if he gets a chance to go outside, he's going. We were putting in water line yesterday. He was squirrel hunting the whole time, pretty much. So he made sure to bring a gun with him. You know, so when I told him he was relieved of his duties of helping me, he could
He
go
was going squirrel hunting.
Yeah, he could go see if he could narrow down the population there for us. But well, I love to hunt and fish. Basically, anything outside like that, we like to do. We got Avery a dirt bike this year for Christmas, so
How's that going?
I mean, it's going pretty well. I mean, he's wrecked it a few times, but that's what they're going to do.
Oh yeah, they're going to do that.
We got Reese 4-wheeler, and he wrecked it the first time he got on it, rolled it over on top of him, you know, when he was a little boy. So, but yeah, so he got anything that puts them outside is what we want, you know, keep them off tablets and games as much as possible. You know, I mean, I feel like they should get some of that time too, but
Oh yeah, well we did.
anything that
we
pushes,
did.
yeah,
We did.
anything that pushes them outside. Your tablet time for Coop came a little bit different though. You had to find something to pass the time when you're.
Absolutely.
But we fish. We like to go down to the river and fish, and we fish the Lake Loudon too. But
Polecat.
Well, yeah, we fish there. But we've had a bunch of good trips doing that. Reese killed his first deer this year, so we, you know, he's just now kind of getting started with that. He's dying to get down there to our farm and to live, get a house built and all that. So he thinks he can just grab a rifle and go hunt anytime he wants to. Is what he thinks. But
now do you field dress them and all that at your house, or you take them butcher shop and let them do them, or?
Well, so you've got to gut them. I mean, you got to do
Yes,
that,
absolutely. So. But do you?
No, we don't quarter them or do our own process.
The only reason I say that is I just got off the phone with my UPS guy, and he was going to take off today, but it didn't work out. You know, there, and he said that they just one of his buddies called him and asked him if he wanted another deer. He was like, well, yeah, sure, you know, and he was assuming he was going to be off today, but he said that his buddy, he's like, oh, I ain't going to be able to, you're going to have to figure something out for me. I ain't going to be able to get it today. He said, so he said his wife sends him a picture, and the dude had already hung it in the tree for him, and his wife had already went out there and gutted it, got everything. The only thing he's got to do is get the ribs out of it. So she said it's all ready to go. They didn't put it in the freezer.
Yeah.
So.
Well, no, we don't. So we don't do all that.
That's why
ourselves.
I say that.
I've got a processor.
That's he literally lives right off of the Foothills Parkway, you know, pretty close.
Yeah.
And so that thing's just hanging out in his front yard.
Yeah, you can do that when it gets cold enough. You know, that's all you do is they hang it in a cooler, you know, and let it.
Well, my problem, my wife, even if I did like to hunt, I'd have to give somebody the deer because she won't eat deer meat.
Well, that's why my wife was.
Yeah.
We're trying to change that a little bit and incorporate it more into our food, our normal stuff. So we got breakfast sausage made out of some of it. Some of it just ground up normal. We got some summer sausage, some snack sticks made like beef
tried.
jerky.
I don't know that she's really tried deer meat, but she tried some bear meat. Some of my family brought to one of our Christmas dinners, and I thought she was going to lose her mind when she tried I think it was in chili or something. The thought of it, she was just beside herself. That's why I don't trust your family. You go to I don't want to eat that stuff,
So she's nearly a vegetarian, or
well,
could be.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm like, you could definitely taste the wild in it, but I mean, it wasn't terrible. I was like, it was still good. It was a little extra greasy though.
I was gonna say, I've had bear before too, but everybody says it's greasy. I don't remember.
It was definitely greasy. It was.
I don't remember if I think that or not, because it's been a long time since I've had bear.
But yeah, so she's like, anything that you could possibly go out and catch and hunt and or fish. Even fish, she don't even like fish. Her papa was like he was the town's fisherman. I mean, he would literally go.
Where
out,
was that at?
Oklahoma.
I know what. I thought you was going to say something around the coast or something, coming in fishing boat.
No, Oklahoma. Out there in Oklahoma. They're big fishermen out there. Her family's big fishermen. But her papa, he used to be, he'd go back, take 20, 30 fish back to town every day. It was every day he'd take fish. He'd done it every single day until got sick. And he's getting better, but I don't know if that'll ever happen again.
What kind of fish?
I don't know.
Okay.
I have no idea. We used to have a whole bunch of it. My wife made it up for me. It was in the freezer for the longest time. They shipped it to us, and I ate all of it. So she don't like cooking it. She don't like nothing about it. So
we had to Reese and a bunch of his buddies up there at camping this year up at Indian Boundary. We had to cook fish up there. They asked that morning, if we go catch fish, will you cook it for us and help us, fillet it and everything and cook it? Yeah, so we had yellow perch and bluegill, and I can't remember what else they had. Seems like something else they had in there in a bucket, carrying around full of water, lugging it around all day long. So we cooked it over a fire up there this year.
Been good.
Yeah. The other day,
I like some fresh fish.
Me and Reese went squirrel hunting the other day, and squirrels drove me crazy this year hunting. So anyway, we've decided to do population control on them this year after deer season, which is where we're at now. And they drove me crazy. So me and Reese went hunting the other day, and Avery asked me, he said, Daddy, you take that squirrel to the processor? I said, no, don't do that. So you just do that ourselves.
You need to try some squirrel meat.
Oh, I've had squirrel.
I have never had it.
I've had people make like squirrel dumplings and things like that. I won't do it that way. I mean, I may one day, but we're just now starting to get on the whole squirrel train thing and try to make use of the meat when we kill them, So, but yeah, Reese is big on it. Eric sent me sent me a picture where he went out to his papa's and for Thanksgiving. Like, it was like after Thanksgiving though, but it was when they could do a meal together or whatever. And that's what he had, was like a whole tray, like a big round tray piled up. Like you'd have a ham sitting there. Yeah, no, he had squirrel all over. And then something else, I can't remember, maybe dove or something. I can't remember what his other.
That would be interesting.
Well, that's the way his papa grew up, like trapping. Is the way he made money and hunting and whatnot. So, but that's the way they grew up. So it was second nature to them.
Oh yeah. That's what you're supposed to have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we're supposed to be living off of.
Thought of it. I mean, I'd probably like to do it. I mean, I think I'd like to do it.
If you could be quiet long enough.
That's true. That would be hard for me to do. I do remember the one time this ain't no lie. It's just the one time I believe I have ever truly been on like a fishing boat to go fishing was with my uncle when I was like 8 years old. I've never been on another fishing boat, like to actually go fishing. And that was the one thing he said. We ain't gonna catch nothing if y'all can't be quiet. All he's done is talk since we walked out the front door of the house.
I don't care about the whole talking thing. I will tell Reese to hush a little bit, like quit talking so loud, you're scaring the fish off or whatever. But it's really dropping stuff. That's the bad thing with kids. They'll get in there and just drop stuff that beats and bangs on the bottom of the boat. It drives me crazy.
Yeah.
We got.
So now, when you had your boat, did you have a good like finder and stuff?
I've got a boat.
You still got one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got a boat. Yeah, it's got a fish finder. It ain't a good one though.
Oh, okay. Well, have you seen some? I mean, I guess you have then.
Yeah, it's an inexpensive one, but yeah.
Some of them you can tell what they
show you.
are sitting down in there.
Oh yeah. No, we don't do that. We just go to our normal holes and.
The UPS guy I was just talking about a minute ago. He had a boat like that, and you could literally. He could tell you what fish he's fixing to catch down there. He could watch his lure. Mm-hmm. He could pull it. I mean, that's unreal. It's almost ain't even right.
Yeah. No, he's got a he's
got 2 screens on it.
No, his is he's got a $100 boat. Oh boy, right here is cheap.
There's no bass tracker though.
Yeah, but them systems. I mean, yeah, they're nice, but no, Lord, no, we don't use it. You know what I use mine for? Literally just a depth. It's a depth finder. I use it just for depth.
That's the same thing on my boat. I've got one. I have no idea even remotely how to run the thing. I can just tell you how deep the water is where we're at.
No, we like to shallow fish, but we bass fish, and it's fun. I mean, because you're not waiting. It's not boring, So recently, it's just casting and reeling. So, and we like to go in, you bass fish in coves and around the edges, So we'll use that depth finder literally just to.
See how far you can go up in something.
Well, yeah, basically, just be careful. Make sure you don't damage anything or whatever. But
I've got one of those. It ain't. It's probably that big. Probably something like that. And it's old too. It's an old like Garmin something or other. Mm-hmm. And I took a video of it one day, and I thought I'm going to ask one of my customers, Ricky. He's a professional fisherman. Professional, like that's all he does.
Like he's sponsored.
He is sponsored. Yeah.
Fishes all these tournaments.
Yeah, and like he used to be construction, and I'm like in 2 or 3 years, that's all he does. He comes in every great once in a while, and works a day or two, and then goes back out for another 6 months and fishes. But I took a video of that, and he's like. I was like, tell me what I'm looking at. He said, I have no idea what you're looking at on that thing. That's what he told me. But I mean, he's got 3, he's got 2 right in front of him,
where the steering wheel is.
Yeah, and then he's got one out where you sit out front.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I didn't know. I mean, know none of this stuff. And I was like, man, those are nice. How much is those? He said, that's about $10,000 in electronics. $10,000. I mean, they look like 20. Yeah, they look like 20-inch TVs.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh! And he's telling me about his batteries in it. He's got some lipo, something another, lithium, yada yada. And he said those was like $4,000 for his batteries. I was like,
I don't even want to go Royal King buy a battery. It's too expensive for me.
That could be expensive. I mean, ridiculously expensive because his bass boat. I have no idea how much that thing cost. Yeah, it's probably $100,000 boat.
Yeah, no, it's high. You can buy them affordable though. What I'm going to do is once we get settled in and get comfortable with the cost of living and everything after building this house, I'm going to buy me a new bass tracker. Mm-hmm. I'm going to buy me a brand new one, just aluminum job. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm going to do.
That's what his was. About the UPS guy's aluminum. It was a V bottom. Mm-hmm. It had a lot of room. It wasn't like your normal bass boat. Like that professional fisherman. That was one thing he said from the factory. He said he could barely get that thing to where the water wasn't coming in the back of it. It sets low in the ground, or sets so low in the water. And then he went with those lipos, and it brought it up like,
because of
lithium,
less weight.
lithium batteries.
Yeah. Now, how fast does that thing go? Did he talk about that?
He said it's like 80, 90 mile an hour is what it would run. He said, I'm sure on flat water, he said I could probably get 100 out of it, but he don't. Only time he said that it even goes fast because it's got like
should be when you
like
take off
300 Merc.
Yeah, that's stupid.
300 Merc on the back of
that's
it.
Great.
But that's why he said that it still has a hard time even with those batteries in it. It's just inches out of the water.
Yeah.
And but he said his is getting to your spot. He said when everybody takes, I had no idea.
They blast off. That's what they call it, blast off. So. Yeah. They all take off at the same time. Yeah, you got to beat everybody there, wherever you want to go. I just try to go to the places that nobody thinks of.
Yeah.
But I don't fish tournaments either.
Yeah. Well, I thought that's pretty. I had no idea that it was that big. And one of the dudes here locally that Ricky fished with, that guy fished with, he won a truck, and he won a boat. He won like a whole rig from a fishing tournament right here in Madisonville.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Chickamauga's big to fish on. Everybody likes going
That's
there.
where he goes. Yeah.
Everybody likes fishing. The bass are
And
bigger than
my
Chickamauga.
my wife's uncle from Oklahoma. That's where he fishes, and he comes up here and fishes Chickamauga.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Me and my buddy Ward, we've always talked about going over there. We've never went. We're gonna load up our boat and go. When I get a new boat, I probably will one day, but probably go over and knock a hole in the hull.
Well, around this area, they said around this area right here, they said our probably shouldn't even say this, but they said don't eat the fish
Yeah.
in our water. Just go as far as you can.
Yeah.
Go upstream up here or somewhere. He said don't eat nothing around here.
Yeah.
It's like, well,
There's signs that say that.
Yeah. Well, he recommends not any. I mean, there's a lot of people still around here they don't even think a thought about it.
Most of the time, it's catfish. That's why people are just catching and eating. I mean, they're not. I mean, unless you catch crappie or something like that.
Right.
That's good eating fish, but ain't nobody eating bass. I'll tell you that. Well, I mean, some of them probably
I'd
are,
like
but
to
I
go
don't.
out on a boat like that where I can't think nothing worse is going out there and throwing, because I've tried it on my boat, and throw it out there 4 or 5 times, 10, 20 times, and you can't even get a nibble off of anything.
It's all about your tackle and what you're fishing with.
Well, that's
and
probably
the waters, the time of the year, the temperature.
That's probably a lot of it.
The depth. It's all. By no means do I know what I'm talking about, but I know all that stuff matters.
Yeah.
So, and we catch fish. I mean, Reese catches fish. I catch fish.
I couldn't tell you the last time I caught a fish. I think the only time I caught a fish was over in my cousin's pond.
You need to go fishing with me one day. But I ain't had that boat out but like once or twice since Avery was born. The last 4 years.
Wow.
Yeah. I need batteries for it, and I probably need to put some tires on the boat. But
I know a guy whenever you need batteries.
yeah. I know a bunch of them too. That's the problem. Everybody's trying to sell batteries. So.
Okay.
Well.
While we're talking about hobbies, would you ever entertain getting a motorcycle?
No.
No. Okay.
Well, let me rephrase that. Yes, I would.
Okay.
Yes, I would. But no, I won't.
Okay.
I would entertain the idea, but I'll never get one.
Okay. I was just curious.
No. I mean, maybe one day if the kids are grown and Megan wanted to ride around with me or something, but no, I wouldn't. I would love to have one. I'd love to do it, but it's just too big of a... That idiot went out there and got killed by another car. Now look at his wife and kids sitting there,
Yeah,
and Megan's big on no, it's too dangerous, or whatever. Yeah. So,
well, that's
and you ain't got to worry about you. It's everybody else around you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's right.
All the fools that don't pay no attention.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yep.
That's what you got to worry about. And you get all these videos online and stuff where people are out doing crazy stuff on bikes, and it makes these young boys and girls that decide to get out and do crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm. You got to have respect for them. I mean, you do have to have that.
Well, yeah.
Even when you're out there trying to behave and obey the law and everything, you do have to have respect. I mean, they will put you down.
It'll come out from under you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. I know it will. I've rode motorcycles before, but I grew up riding 4-wheelers.
I rode one straight in your garage. You remember that?
No.
You don't remember that?
No, my mom's and dad's.
Yeah, you remember it, don't you? Surely.
There was so much stuff.
Your brother that had that
dirt bike?
it was a Gixxer, like 600 with no brakes.
He had so many bikes, man.
With no brakes. He told me to go out and ride it, and I rode it all over creation, come back in your driveway and goosed it first gear, not thinking that I rode it all over the country.
With no brakes.
With no brakes. And when I come back up your driveway, your mom had just bought the 500.
Oh, okay, that's a long time ago.
And
that was an 05
And
model.
I went flying up through the driveway and not thinking, no brakes. And I went straight in the garage door between her 500 up underneath the the ping pong table. It sat right in the middle.
And what, just laid it over?
Oh, awful. I'd say I went in that garage probably at least 20 miles an hour.
I'm surprised you didn't.
Your dad come out and absolutely cussed us, hollered at us, it was bad. And the bike was laying up underneath the table. If you don't remember this?
I do not remember that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, the bike was laying up the motorcycle was underneath the table. It bent the ping pong leg, both both
Yeah.
the center and the side leg, bent all that. And then they was trying to, I think Dustin was there maybe, or Brody or somebody, but they was trying to get the bike off of me, and it was laying over on my leg. Felt like it was about to crush my leg.
Are you sure I was there?
You were there.
I don't remember it at all.
Your dad
man.
come out, absolutely gave us down the road, boy.
Oh, I'm sure.
And I was scared to death I'd hit her car. That's the only thing I thought the whole time. They just bought this brand new car, and I've run this motorcycle all the way down the side of it, and I never did hit it.
Well, we always had a deep freezer in there. I'm surprised you didn't hit it or hit. There's an old shopping cart that's always in there with stuff thrown in it. I'm surprised you didn't blast through that stuff.
I do remember that. I was so embarrassed too. Golly.
One time I was young. I might have been Reese's age, or something like that. And my dad had this old mini bike. It was orange. I remember. I can tell you exactly what it looked like. And I got on that thing, and we had one of those. You throw a baseball at it, and throws it back to you. Nets, things like that. I ran plumb just straight through that thing. Wrecked it all up and wadded the bike up. And, it was my dad's, and I got on it for the very first time, and there you go. That's how it ended up. So that kind of stuff happens, and we had so many wrecks on bikes. That time, well, you wasn't around, or not bikes, but four-wheelers.
I do miss that because you guys were hot and heavy. I had just got in way before I was.
Okay.
But I was hot and heavy into four-wheel motorcycles. And you guys were in four-wheelers about when we were 16.
I remember.
18.
I remember when we were over at the vocational building at high school. You remember this?
Yeah, I remember.
You come in that morning. It was first thing in the morning. And here comes Matt into the vocational building.
Into the mechanic shop. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Pants torn and ripped and bleeding and everything. You'd wrecked your motorcycle because the kickstand came down on the way to school.
1984 V65 Magna. Yep. Well, somebody, I can tell you, I don't remember who it was. I think I do remember. I know exactly who it was. They were aggravating me at the gas pump, and I was pumping gas, and I remember them just razzing me, carrying on, and I took off really fast. And well, the first curve, you turn to the right, and when you
everything's fine.
Everything was great. And then when I started to dip back in to the left, I heard a scrape. And I looked down, and I know my kickstand's down now, and I'm trying with everything in me. Well, I hit it again. It will not. It just keeps going over. And I got slowed down just enough to where it rolled me in the ditch, and I had my big old backpack on from school, and it just rolled me over top of that motorcycle just as pretty. The only thing I got was a scuff on my knee, and that was it. Now, but when I go to pull it up out of the ditch, which you're running on adrenaline, 2 cars passed me, didn't stop to ask me if I was okay or nothing. Somebody's right behind me, Didn't even ask me if I was okay. I stand the bike back up, somehow get it out of the ditch, have no idea how it come out of the ditch. But I rode to school with the clutch right here.
Yeah.
And the gas was right here. But it drove amazing. Because I even thought to myself, man, this thing is driving phenomenal to be looking like this. But I drove like this the whole way. Clutch over here and right here. And I remember.
Where was that at?
Right past the grocery store. Right past the grocery store. As soon as you leave the grocery store, Simpsons.
Oh, okay.
Simpsons. And then going back to the mill. Take that first right, and when it kicked back to the left, that's where it happened right there. And I rode that dude all the way from there. And I remember it spewing coolant on me, and it was hitting my leg, and it was going right to my ankle every single time. So I was riding with my foot sticking out like that. And by the time we got out of school, they had the handlebar straightened. Fritz had the radiator neck brazed back and bent back out. And I rode the thing back home and rode it like that for another 2 or 3 years.
So he brazed that thing for you?
He brazed the neck of the radiator, yep.
Helps to know people, don't it?
Yep.
And that's people that taught us.
Mm-hmm, it was. I was thinking he actually come in and bought a mower from me, Housley.
Oh.
Housley, not Fritz, Housley. And I told him, I was like, man, I really appreciate everything you taught me. I said, because I don't know if I'd be here right now if I, didn't have if I'd had any interest in doing automotive,
Do you know I never took his class?
Really?
Never had auto mechanics.
Really? Oh, I loved Housley. Well, you golfed with him, though.
Yeah, he's a golf coach.
Oh,
yeah, I knew him. I mean, but I was just in Fritz's. I only had Ambridge 1 year. Mm-hmm. Which usually it was kind of because you couldn't just load your school schedule up with vocational classes, so you had to miss somebody, kind of, So, but
yeah,
anyway.
Good times. That was, but you guys were hot and heavy on 4-wheelers though.
Man.
When we bought those, I guess it had to be 2009, 2010, where you had the Yamaha 450, and I had the 450, the 450.
I had a YFZ 450.
Yep.
So when I had that, what did you have?
I had the 450.
Oh, that's when
the 450.
That's when we rode to Notch Hill and got in trouble and all that stuff.
Trouble? We ain't get no trouble.
Well,
I mean, I've not been with you, and I never went to Notch Hill and got in trouble.
no, but we all rode from your house. Maybe we didn't. I thought somebody told us to get out of there or something because we were trespassing or something like that.
Well, maybe they did. Did you go with us that time we drove all the way to the dam?
We all slept in your bed. No, not the dam.
No, that was when we went to Windrock that time. We were all piled up in the bed.
No, we didn't. We all got up the next morning and went and met Gene and rode down to Notch Hill. Rode on the roads all the way there and back. All the way from your house. Yeah. Yeah, we had Brody with us and somebody else. Might have been Dustin. Yeah. I believe it was. Dustin had that KFX, or not, KFX 450, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Kawasaki.
Maybe. Yeah.
And Brody had
the 700.
So he went and bought that 700R. We're back in my woods.
Well, and Dustin did too. They both bought them right down here.
Yeah, brand new.
Mm-hmm.
But, back here behind my mom and dad's in those woods, we had trails, little racetrack and everything set up. And one day I flew by Brody on that YFZ, and he had that 700R, brand new. I mean, brand new. And I said, I bet you can't pass me with that thing. And I'll just take off. Well, we're running around through there, and I don't know how many laps it took, if it took 1 or 5, whatever it was. But we come back down out of the woods onto the old main roadbed right there, and the way it went is it came back, it spit you back off of there, but you had to take just a slight curve, just ever so slightly, and then it kicked back the other way like that. Well, right there was a rock about that big around that sat right there on the edge of that thing. And I went around through there, and maybe Brody was in front of me by then. I don't remember. I guess he had to be because I was behind him watching him. And we'd go around through there, and you just fished it all around through there and then back the other way and then take off back down to the round track down there. He came around through there, brand new 4-wheeler, turned like that right there, and that left rear wheel hit that rock. And when it did, whew, he took off that way. He flew through the air, He just flew like that, and that 4-wheeler just went down through there. I said, I was sick. I was sick, and he was mad. He said his mom was gonna be mad, all that. Oh my gosh! And then Dustin about broke his ankle over there when his foot went off the peg on that jump. But yeah, we grew up riding 4-wheelers.
We used to race them out there in front of Brody's house. On the road, you remember that?
Yeah, Ryan got out there and raced that red one that he had.
Ryan and Brody and Dustin.
It was an Articat.
Yeah.
That they had. They had a green one and a red one. Mm-hmm. Him and Michael both had one.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we ride. I mean, I'm wanting a 4-wheeler, but golly, right now we're trying to save everything up for that house. So. But back to today though. Mm-hmm. Anything crazy going at work today?
Yeah. We're doing a bunch of work back outside, and we're fixing to go out front and do some more work out front, out in the front part, in the front lawn area out front. We get back out here on the asphalt. We get that machine. We've been doing some work with it.
What was it?
It blows a hydro line.
What is it?
Front loader. It's just a mini skid skid loader.
For the bucket, it blew a line?
No.
Or for that hydraulic cylinder?
The main pump that's under the belly of the mower, or under the
machine.
Loader, under the loader. We get back through there, and all 4 of them are leaking. I'm sorry. All 4 of them, one of them blew, but they were all rough-looking hoses.
Yeah.
Looked like at any given time, you know how hydraulic hoses are when they lay on top of each other for 10 years and they got spots in them. I was like, dude, we're this far. We had we tore it all apart. We've got it sitting in 1,000 pieces back there. I was like, there's no way we're putting this back together without
with a bunch of old hoses.
We're gonna put all 4 hoses. So I built all 4 hoses for it, and I was working on a stub nose truck, trying to get it ready to go. Heater core's leaking. Heater core just decided it's gonna leak today. Now dash got to come out of it.
Zuzu?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Yep. So dash got to come out of that.
So yeah, it kind of sounds like it might have been a Monday.
It is a Monday for sure. Yeah. So I'm glad it's over with. We'll start over tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's amazing how, like, literally this morning I was mentally thinking, okay, I need to do this, 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 and this. Get these 4 things knocked out. We'll be rocking. I didn't do nothing of those 4 things today. Absolutely nothing. We worked on that. We worked on that loader for 4 hours, trying to fish them through.
Mm-hmm. Those are big ones too, ain't they?
Yeah, they're 5/8, 3/4 or 5/8, something like that.
Yeah. So they don't bend at all.
No, they don't have no flex. I mean, you're only going 3.5 foot.
Yeah.
So at 3.5 foot on a 2-wire hose, it's just barely moving.
Yeah. Yeah, that sucks. Well, maybe you can get those other things done the rest of this week. So.
I hope so. I hope so.
Well, is there anything else you want to cover today?
I think it's pretty good, man.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us again, guys. Please like, share, subscribe, leave comments. Second Floor Sessions. This is us.
Y'all have a good one. We'll see you next time.